You just got your hands on the shiny new Nintendo Switch 2, maybe even still waiting for it to arrive, right? Well, prepare yourself, because barely a month after its blockbuster launch, we're seeing unexpected images circulating of a different Switch 2. Is Nintendo already set to drop another surprise, or is this just pure fantasy? Nintendo really pulled off a masterstroke with the Switch 2's recent debut. Gamers everywhere are diving into new adventures, perhaps even enjoying how some new Switch 2 titles can surprisingly run on the original Switch, albeit with a few compromises. We also know a highly anticipated new Super Mario game is on its way, igniting even more excitement for the new console. But now, hold onto your Joy-Cons, because the internet has exploded with what appear to be the very first glimpses of an unannounced, unreleased Switch 2. These images, seemingly out of nowhere, have fans absolutely captivated. One comment perfectly sums it up. I'd buy that. Another excitedly adds, looks super. So what exactly are we looking at here? It's being called the Nintendo Switch 2 Lite Edition. Think back to 2019 when Nintendo gave us the original Switch Lite. That version ditched the TV mode, became much smaller and lighter, and integrated the Joy-Cons directly into the console. Well, these new Switch 2 Lite images tell a similar story. We're looking at a display that shrinks from the standard 7.9 inches down to a more compact 7.1 inches. And yes, those Joy-Cons are firmly attached. Now, you know Nintendo's playbook. They've consistently released different versions of their successful consoles, like the original Switch with its Lite and OLED variants. It's incredibly plausible they're planning a Switch 2 OLED or a Switch 2 Lite for the future, especially given the current model's phenomenal launch. However, and this is where we have to manage expectations, the Nintendo Switch 2 Lite Edition, making waves right now, isn't an official announcement. It's a stunning concept, lovingly crafted by a talented Nintendo fan, who then shared their work with the massive, unofficial Switch 2 community on Reddit. But don't let that dampen your enthusiasm too much. The thousands of likes and hundreds of comments flooding those images deliver a clear, undeniable message. People absolutely want a Switch 2 Lite. Will Nintendo drop this megabomb on us soon? That remains up in the air. But with the Switch 2's launch going so incredibly well, you can bet Nintendo is already hard at work on designing and developing additional Switch 2 models. The future looks bright, and potentially, very compact. It's a fascinating glimpse into the power of fan creativity and just how much influence player communities can have. What features would you love to see in the next Switch 2 model? We're curious to hear your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Nintendo news and other tech stories that truly matter.